Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Ryan Vargas, one of the drivers of JD Motorsports. I know I can't say numbers yet because it's not been confirmed. How's it going, Ryan?
Good. How about yourself?
Doing well. So, of course, it was announced yesterday, as probably everyone already knew, that you're going to be full-time and back with JD Motorsports for the 2022 NASCAR Xfinity Series season. How big is that to be back with Johnny and all that?
It's a big deal. I said it in the press release, and I've said it numerous times. You know, growing up, watching the red cars go around the track, fighting against the big teams. I was a fan. I was a fan of the team. I was a fan of the organization. This team has believed in me since day one, since my first start back in 2019, and I'm just really excited to see kind of where everything goes this year.
Yeah. Okay. So I know that a lot of things haven't been confirmed yet. I know your car number, your crew chief, your spotter, has that been announced yet? Do you know who they are, and can you say anything?
I'm pretty sure, from what I understand, I believe my crew chief is Case Collenbach. But as for everything else, everything's pretty fluid right now.
Okay. Just getting this opportunity, I know you got a chance to run a lot of races. I know there were races. I know sponsorships always, that's what drives all this stuff. And I know how hard you work in trying to get all these partners. In terms of the sponsorship side of things, how is that kind of going with a lot of your partners? I know Swan Securities came on a lot for you last year. Where are we at on that side of things?
I mean, it could be bad, but it could be great. It could be better. It could be better, but it also could be worse. It's the best way to say it. We have a lot of great partners returning, and I'm continuously working around the clock to try and bring new ones to the fold. So it's just, the good news is we're starting in a much better position than we did in January of last year. Last year, we pretty much had nothing on the board. This year, we have a decent amount. So there's a lot to work on, a lot to build upon. And I'm just really looking forward to kind of building what we already have and also bringing new partners into the fold.
Okay, so going into this Xfinity Series season, I know that there's still a lot of things that are surrounding JD Motorsports. You're the only driver to return to the team from last year. Of course, last year they had 4 cars. Obviously that. What's it like to be the only one back? I know Bailey came on for a little bit last year. But overall, what's it like to kind of be the only guy back?
I mean, it's a great opportunity to kind of return to a team that I'm familiar with. We're able to build upon the notebook that we've already put together based on some of the notes we've taken throughout the year last year, and be able to apply it this year. Now I'm going to a bunch of tracks that, I've been to now, versus last year I haven't been to many of them. So, and I get to work with familiar faces and familiar people. So I think that's going to be a really good thing there. It's just, the familiarity of it all.
Yeah, for sure. So talk about this upcoming season with the Xfinity Series. As you well know, there's a lot of competitive cars out there racetrack. I think this could be one of the biggest series in terms of competitiveness. I haven't seen it this competitive in a long time. And possibly, with practice and qualifying coming back, the fight of trying to get into the field is going to be something. So what's that going to be like? And how are you going to adjust to bringing back, getting used to practice and qualifying again? Something you really haven't been used to since you started driving in the Xfinity Series.
Yeah, I mean, I've practiced and qualified my whole life. So, I mean, it's really just going to be getting back into the normal swing of things. I think really the big thing is just doing what we've been doing. We've been fast, and at a lot of these racetracks, the mile and a half program is very impressive, to say the least. Our road course programs are very impressive, and our super speedway program is very fast. We know where our strong suits are. We know where we need to build upon. And I think that's going to be what helps us out a lot when we go to these places return to these places, I should say, because now we kind of know where we can improve and how to get better.
Yeah. So let's talk about some other thing. I know you got to announce a lot of the cool things on the Racing Spaces platform, which you've been accustomed to. What's that been like to interact with those guys and with Bozy and Alanis King and all them? What's that been like?
It's been fun. It's just a fun way to hang out, tell stories, get fans involved, and you know, add a little bit more personality to already my very open social media presence.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's good. Are you gonna get a mat with your face on it?
What?
I'm like one of those. I know you saw. I know I saw the video where you were getting at Myatt for that.
Oh, I mean, that costs money. I don't have that. I don't have money to spend on that kind of stuff right now. I gotta worry about paying my from rent.
Yeah, sounds good. Um, so that so what I mean, this could be a big year for you guys, for the team. I know that there's real the plans for the team haven't really been solidified yet. There's talks of only being a 2-car team and all that. And what's that going to be? What's that going to be like with just what are we going to expect from this team this year?
I mean, I expect big things. This organization has continuously grown and grown. I mean, I talked about it yesterday on Racing Spaces of all things. How you know you look at 2020 and 2021, there were races where we had all 4 cars with wraps on them. And that's something that hadn't happened before. So, and that goes, I'm not just talking about myself, I'm talking about the other drivers and stuff. This organization has grown immensely in the few years that I've been here. There's been a lot of improvements around the shop. There's been a lot of improvements everywhere. And I'm really excited to see, what this year holds in store for not just, my team, but, the whole JD Motorsports as a whole.
Have you survived all the winter weather and all that?
Yeah, we're all good there.
All right. And really, last thing is, what are your goals, expectations for the year?
The goals and expectations are just more of the same. Finish every race. Bring the car home in one piece without a scratch. If you do that, you're gonna have a good day. At the end of the day of these things, you're gonna get freebies. You're gonna get all this stuff. It's about running a patient and smart race. My goals really is to kind of be a little bit more consistently in that top 20 range. Top 20s for our team is a good day, and if we can, bump that number of top 20s in a season up a little bit, I think that'll be a real good, check mark on the year.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, Ryan Vargas, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us. Congratulations on your announcement. We'll see you in Daytona.
Thank you. I appreciate it.